Hi, afternoon. Jules here from Joolsedesigns and JT Creations. So this is me now in Cyprus. So Happy New Year. It's the 2nd of January. I hope you all had a great Christmas and a great New Year. What I'm wanting to start with is some little pocket envelopes. Now these I've cut with a die cut. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to make one just out of paper. So this is 4 centimeters width by 9.5 centimeters down. Both sides are the same. Just check. Yep. This middle panel is 7.2 centimeters wide by 9.5 down. This is it's actually just less than a centimetre, but for measurement's sake, 1 centimetre, and this is 2 centimetres. So what I will do is I will design one of these and I will put it for free on my Ko-fi. If you want to get the dies, I got them from AliExpress, and I do have my mini die cutting machine with me, but the little pieces that come with it will go through, but this won't. And it comes with all these little pieces, little cards, lots of little numbers, little labels, little tiny tags and things like that. And I think it's quite cute. You've got your little bits if you want to, that's to do your policy fastener. That looks like a prize ribbon. There's tickets. Actually, if I can show you these, so there's like, I cut them out of Basil's. So there's tickets, tags. There's sorry, they're labels. These are the tickets. There's little bits of card, some more card, and there's lots of little numbers. I didn't bring them all with me. I think I've lost some on the way, or there might be somewhere in the bag that I packed everything in. And just check this one. So I cut a green one, a brown one, and a red one. So as I say, I'll design one of these similar size with just the outlines and put it for free to print on my Ko-fi page. However, I am aware that not everybody has a printer and can't download and print off. So what I'm going to do is on a piece of paper so that you can just follow along. As I say, I've got all these. This is me coming to Cyprus with all my papers. When I packed my bag to bring with me, I was allowed 23 kilos and my craft stuff was 9 kilos. So I had to do some jiggery pokery to get my clothes in. The weather's nice here, it is beautiful. I'm looking for a kind of thick piece of paper. These are all my dyed papers. I've got coffee dyed papers, I've got eco dyed papers, I've got cabbage dyed papers, as you can see, I don't know. And I've got avocado dyed papers, more coffee dyed papers. That's dandelion and saffron dyed papers. And another bit of, I think that's coffee dyed paper. I do usually scan them and so that I can print them off again, but they are the actual papers. These are kits that I will show However, I won't show them now. There's damask, there's wallpaper, there's vintage. I'm just looking for something that I've got two of. Right. Sorry about this. I've got this. This is from Steampunk one. This isn't a finished kit. I did print that off on cardboard. And this is just some of my scraps, Amazon packaging, music papers, book pages, stickers, bits of invitation cards that were left at the church. There's a SIM card envelope. I haven't started collecting here yet. We've only been to Coffee Island, which is kind of a Cypriot version of Costa's and Starbucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it on here. I have got a ruler with me. So I am working in centimetres because it's easier for me. However, that is just under 6 inches, but it's just over the 15 centimetres. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little line on there. So what I want to do is I'm going to put a little line on there, and I'm going to do one at the top as well, and one down here, although this isn't. Now these side panels are 4 centimetres, so I'm going to measure in 4 centimetres. The middle panel is 7.2, so I'm going to measure from that line 7.2, and then when I measure 4 centimetres, yep, that brings me here. Now I want 9.5 centimetres. So what we'll do is we'll work out that 9.5 is 4.5, 4.7. So that's 5, so that's 7. So I want it from there we are, 9.5 and 4.7 again. That's so the line goes over there. If we go over a bit, it doesn't matter. I'm going to bring that right across to that little line there, and let me measure that one from there. That's not quite 9.5. That's 9.5. You can be a little bit more precise if you want. So I'm just bringing that to that one there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, that should be 4. That should be 4. Right, let me do that again. So that's Right, so we've got 4. We've got 7.2. And we've got 4. We've got, that's where it went wrong. We've got 4 there, 7.2, which is right, and 4 there. So these two should match. Oops. And this one should go here. That's it. Now we want 2 centimeters above and 1 centimeter below. So I'm just that, if I go over it's fine. And what I'm doing is I'm just joining these lines up with that. Okay, so there we have our ruff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it out. I got this trimmer, thank you guys, all that have supported me on Ko-fi, because it allowed me to buy this to bring with me. And one of the reasons I've got this one is because it does have a little scoring element, but don't press too hard like I've just done, because it'll go through. Don't think we need the bottom ones done, but you can see where I printed the paper out, it's got a white edge, so I've got a little bit of a white edge there, but it seems all right. So I'm just going to get my ink sticking. Okay, so I do need a little bobble on it. Without, again, I'll do that one on my Ko-fi site. I will put the measurements on it, so that if, you know, I understand if you haven't got a printer and you can't print it off, you could maybe download it and keep it as a reference, or just look at it and write it. So we're going to glue this. Now, when I travel and I bring my glues out with me, what I do is I just take a little bit of cellophane, polythene, and just put it over and screw it down. I've done that with all my glues, and it just helps in case anything's squeezed in your case or whatever. So I'm going to glue down here. To cut out Actually, I think I will. I'm going to cut out some bits and pieces. So I've got another crafter's companion. It's the mini Gemini. I'm working on this. I'm actually working at a dressing table, but it's like a desk. It's got drawers at the side and it's got a big mirror in front of me. But I've got a towel down, obviously, because it's used as a dressing table. But normally, if you were at home, this has quite a heavy suction on it, and when I did use it at home, it is quite good. So I have the plates. So with this, you get the folded plates, and then that's a shim. I think that's for using with stencils, not stencils. Well, you could use them as stencils with the embossing folders. So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting these bits off, because waste not, want not. I will use these little bits and pieces. I'm going to put that on there. I don't want all the numbers, so I'm going to take them off. I've got these on magnetic, but I want them. I'm facing them down. I'm going to have a ticket. I think I'll have 2 tickets. I'll put that over there. I'll put that there. I'll put that there, another little bubble. No, we won't put that there. Right, no, so we'll just put that there. That'll be enough for now. And then I'm going to fasten that down. Keep tight hold of it, so see, like that. So you don't want to get your dies stuck under each other, otherwise that damages them. I have a cutting boss, so I'm used to just putting it in and it going itself. I'm not used to it. It's a long time since I've used these windy up things. But the one thing about them is you can wind them back. My cutting boss doesn't do that, only unless it's too big. And we'll see if we've got that cut out. Yes, we have. So we've got a ticket. I'm just going to put these back so that I don't lose them. And the 2 circles. I do have pokey tools with me. I've got the little tag, the little circles come out. Alright, so I'm just going to put these on here for now. I can never get them back on. That's why I brought 2 of these with me. So I've got a ticket. I want another circle, I think, to go over that. Nah, it doesn't matter, I don't think. Let me have a look. Can I get another circle out of that? Right, we'll put that one on there. It's not going to go through there. Yep. Crafter's Companion actually do some good sticky tape that's kind of low tack. I should have brought one of them with me actually, for sticking your dies on when you're doing multiple die cutting. And it doesn't pull the paper off. You know, when you lift it off, it doesn't pull it off. So we'll just put that one down there, and that one can go in the bin. That can go back in there. I'm trying to be tidy. It's not a New Year's resolution because I've made them in the past and I never stick to them. Okay, so we'll put the, see it's sticking to that. And here we have, and I do have some little tiny ones of these. Now I do have another one as well. Maybe use the little shorter ones. Rather than the long ones. That's a silver one, so we'll use 2 silver ones. We'll put them back in there. Put that. I've brought brads and things with me, so ribbon. These I think are Paper Mania or Do Crafts. It's just if you're going to be travelling with crafting stuff, I'm just letting you know it is possible. Where there's a will, there's a way. And a pokey tool. Again, I didn't bring the pokey tool pen that I normally have. I brought this that I've had for ages. That's a magnetic pencil. So this has got blades and everything in, and when you open that, it's got a pokey tool. And that's just my so we're going to put that through there. I'm just poking a hole. When you do this, be careful that your finger's not right underneath. Because if you give yourself a poke in the finger with one of these, they are quite sore. I know, I've done it. And then I'm going to put that through. I don't know, I've not even sorted any threads or anything out yet, so yeah, look at that. See if I can get this open first. Some of these are, that's it. Now we've opened it a little bit, I can see it, so I can put my pokey tool in the middle and open it a little bit, and then I can put in with my fingers and press it down. And again, just be very careful. Put it in. And I think these brads I've either got from the range or somewhere like that. Now I did find a thread when I was unpacking, but to be quite honest, I don't think I've brought any threads with me. So I'll need to go on the hunt. I've found a thrift shop. It's called Friends of Hospice. So we're going to go in there and have a look tomorrow. We went today, but they were just clearing up from Christmas. So the lady came out and she said we'll not be open till tomorrow. So I'm going in there to see what they've got. They've got some Greek and Russian books downstairs. One of them's been damaged with water. So what I might do is I'll have a look at it, and if it's too damaged to read, what I might do is I might use it for crafting, because I quite the Greek language is hard, well, it's hard for me to learn, but when you see the font, it's a beautiful font. There we are. And then we have our tickets. We have our little tag. So I mean, you could put a little tag on there. If you hold it up like that and just put it around these little tags. I mean, you can, I've used Coke cans before when I've been cutting out with the die cutting machine, and you could make yourself some nice little metal embellishments. And if you have alcohol inks and things like that, you know, you can make yourself some nice, you can colour them. If you use acetone or something like that, I think sometimes you can take the paint off the other side of the can. The only thing is when you're doing things like that, be careful, because it can make them sharp. So don't let, you know, be careful what you're doing. And then we've got our 2 circles that I decided to cut out that I didn't need. So that's that today. So thank you for joining me. I hope you get something from this. I'm quite pleased with that, and I think that looks a lot nicer than that. Well, maybe it's just as nice. That's got a smaller flap, so I never made it the full 2 centimeters, but it looks nice. That one's, I mean, if you wanted, you could cut that in like that. But yeah, so there you've got your own little pockets for making, to put in your journals. You can decorate them when you've done them with labels and things like that, or you can part decorate them with tags. And then if you make, you know, if you make mass make and then just leave them just to decorate when you go to put them in your journals. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.